Hi, good day. I'm Johan Jacobs. I'm the owner and the founder and the author of Go Natural. I've written this book to present all my discoveries the last 19 years after my recovery from advanced multiple sclerosis. And I've got a essential guide for disease-free living. And but one of my key discoveries in my journey is our staple food, and it's a very sad report for me, because you know what happened with our staple food, we refined it so much that we actually becomes a cursed food. So cursed food doesn't bless your body. Cursed food have nothing to bless your body but only the energy, and so that's why they call it empty carbohydrates. So to understand the whole story about grains, we need to understand the anatomy of a grain kernel. So a grain kernel consists of three parts, which is the germ, the bran, and the endosperm. So the germ is the heart. In the heart of the grain kernel, there's 80% of the nourishment by mass of all the nutrients is in the germ. But the germ have all the spoiling qualities. It have the protein, it have the essential oils, it's omega-3 oils with vitamin E, and the enzymes and the antioxidants. Those four things, the protein and the oils and the enzymes and the antioxidants, they go stale when they're exposed to oxygen. So when you mill it traditionally, the flour can go rancid. And so what happened now, to present food to the masses, they developed the roll milling process. And what they do is they take the wheat germ or the wheat, and then with the roll milling process, which they roll it to 400 mics, and then they can separate the three parts. The bran is like a feather almost, and the germ is tangy and it's tough and it sticks together, it's oily, and then the middlings, which is the endosperm. And they separate those three parts, and ultimately the only thing that get offered to us is actually the white flour part. Now the white flour part have 90% of the nourishment has been removed. And that's why rendering the human, when he eats it, rendering him mineral deficient, protein deficient, vitamin deficient, and your body is in a perpetual state of craving. And that's why people continuously want to eat, because the food that they've eaten has actually just cursed them. It did not bless them with nourishment and the nutrients in it as it was traditional in it. And that's why people are continuously craving. So the solution is owning your own home stone mill, and then you mill your grain fresh. For me, milling is like hunting. So this is sleeping beauties, this is living sleeping grains. And once you mill them, you actually kill them. So yeah, so let me show you. I put the stone mill on. Now from living grain to flour. So that is sleeping and it's alive. But once you milled it, you ripped it into millions of pieces and you expose it to oxygen, and now within 3 working days, according to the literature, that essential oils and amino acids has become rancid, carcinogenic, and inflammatory. So that's why wheat has become such an elephant in the room, that people don't want to eat wheat, basically, because, you know, so many people are intolerant to it. So instead of eating the freshly milled flour, we're eating this white flour substrate. And it's two different worlds. The one is the complete fresh unit, and it should preferably be organic, so that there's no pesticide residue on it. And so it's clean. It should, your staple food should be always milled fresh, number one, and whole, and it should be clean. Those three things, if you eat it that way, then I see that wheat intolerances disappear. I see people gain vitality and while they're melting excess weight and they're deflating their body, basically. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned from it. And yeah, like and subscribe, and click on the bell icon. Thank you. Bye bye.